Hey guys, I've had a couple people ask me how I do some of my video stuff, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick tutorial about it. So basically, find a background that's just like as blank as it can be, and preferably a different color than you, than your skin, than your shirt, than like whatever. You want it to have a little bit of contrast. That way, the software can more easily remove the background. So, and then just kind of stand where you want. I like about this angle because it chops off at right about there. Just do your recording, talk, blah blah blah. This is the person. You can get to the point where if you can visualize what that image is going to be on the screen, you can kind of point. So you can kind of be talking about it. But right now, you can see there's nothing behind me. So we're in CapCut. You can go and click New Video, and then we're gonna go to Photos, and we're gonna add the picture we want in the background. Click HD, and then click Add. And then at this point, right down here at the bottom, there's gonna be Overlay, and you're gonna want to click Add Overlay. Go back to your videos and take the video you want to put in. Hey guys, I've had a couple people ask me how I do some of my video stuff, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick tutorial. And then you're going to do that. So I'm literally like making the video I'm sending to you guys right now. And so from here, you see how this is like selected in white? That's whichever like options you're going to be able to choose from. So we're going to scroll till we see remove background, auto remove, and then just click the little X, the little check button, and see that the background is now gone. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to scroll this image all the way out till the end of this video so that it's the same length. There we go. All right, and now obviously I'm a little too big, so we can select our overlay and we can pinch it inward and move it whatever size we want, wherever we want. All right, so we've got all that. And then from here, you have a couple other options. If you hit back, it's going to bring you back to the main interface here. So like you can add a text, okay? And we're going to add text. And I'm just going to choose this one because I use. Hey guys, I've had a couple people ask me how. Talking. Thank you. And we're just going to say video tutorial. Yeah. Hit back and then hit the check button. And so you see this is going to last for, if you look, it's going to last for like, what, 3 seconds. I usually, for like titles like that, I usually just make it as small as it can. That way it's just there for a second. I messed up here. Let's see. Of course, just keep in mind that if it's that small, sometimes you have to pinch outward, and it'll zoom everything in. But you want it to be at the very front here. But I usually just do it like that. I'll pinch it back out. So that way, when you start the video, this thing's being a butt. It's not all the way forward. There we go. Now it is. Alright. So, there we go. Now we have a title that pops in and out really quick. So it's cool because you can make that your thumbnail. That's the very first thing. And a lot of times that's good. Put some kind of hook or something that's going to capture attention in that little spot there. And then, yeah. Let's see. Did it not do captions yet? I guess it didn't do captions yet. So yeah, just generate captions. Your captions are going to come up. You'll have the ability to kind of pick keywords. And you can just kind of pick the words, that you want to emphasize during the whole thing. You can scroll through and just click on them. And those ones will be a little bit more emphasized. They might be a different color or a little bit bigger. Let's see. Then like whatever. You want it to have a little bit of content. Yeah, you see it's a little bigger. This particular one doesn't show it off as good, but if you do some of the other captions, they might make it red or something. You can go in and edit all that. You can edit style, and you can right on the fly, pretty much change the whole thing. So anyway, that's and then captions can also be they can be moved, they can be pinched in and out to make different size. So you can resize those, move them around. I like to do them, kind of the center. Don't make them in your face, but kind of in the center. And yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it for everything. And then once you're done, you pretty much just export And you're done. I always like to go down here at the end, because most of you, if you have the free version, there's going to be like a cap cut ending there, which is really kind of annoying. So what I do, you can delete it, but if you go back to the main menu and you go to Me at the bottom, and then Settings in the top right here in the middle of the screen, it says Add Default Ending. Discard. You want to make sure it's off. It's not blue. Get rid of that, and then when you go back, you'll no longer have that silly. We're gonna go back to edit down here at the bottom, and then we'll go back to our video. And that way, that silly ending isn't there, and it just says CapCut. We don't want that. So anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, just export at this point, and bam, you're done. That's it. So hope this helped.